Okay, nice. I think our next quest is at the station. I think the station is this way. That was a pretty nice quest. I think this is one of the first times we've been able to actually come in here, because I think I tried to before and they didn't let me. But look at that guy right there. I think that's the first I've seen a model like that. This station never fails to amaze me. Has it really already been a month since I stepped off that train? Wow. Time really flies, doesn't it? Now, I believe the station's inspection office was the one who submitted this request, right? Yeah, let's go ask him about it. I lost my ticket while on the train coming from the Republic. I really hope the station attendants will have mercy on my scattered brain. Ooh, good luck, man. I swear places don't play about them tickets. Thank you very much for your continued patronage. The station gets crowded after train arrive, so please watch your step. Oh, excuse me. I was distracted by the Crossbell Times article I was reading. Are you here about Quattro's request? He's waiting for you in front of his office. It's upstairs to the left. What do you got in the shop? We already own that. Loads of people from the Empire and the Republic pour into Crossbell from this station each day to visit, and their mark definitely shows. Just look at our stores and architecture. With all that's gone into shaping Crossbell City, you could say it's cultural melting pot of Zemoria. You know, I wonder what the city was like when it was founded. Good question. There's a certain elegance in leaving Erebonia by train. On the other hand, my airship ride to Remiferia was quite the thrill as well. I suppose they both can have their unique charms, don't they? I'm more of an airship girl myself. Unfortunately, you won't find nearly as many flights to get you where you want to go as will train rides, so we airship girls make do. I'd love it if the airliner between Erebonia and Crossbell flew more frequently. Maybe one day in the future. Whether that's a good thing or not, who knows. Thank you very much for your continued patronage, everyone. In addition to selling tickets, I'm also happy to walk you through how to use them if you're having trouble. Feel free to talk to me if you have any questions. I heard that the hot springs work miracles for hips, so I've decided to venture over to Calvert to see for myself. I know these old hips of mine are looking forward to relaxing in the warm, soothing water. And you have fun, old man. We provide food and beverage services on trains for your convenience. There's no better way to spend a long train ride than feasting on incredible refreshments. Looks like we're behind schedule. Excuse me, but are you the inspection officer? We're here regarding your support request. Ah, so you're the special support section then? About time. My name's Quattro. I'm here on an assignment from the Imperial Army to work as this station's inspection officer. If you don't mind, I'd like to cut to the chase. Will you accept my request? You can count on us, Quattro. Could you talk us through the specifics? Very well. But then again, is something wrong? Not necessarily. I was just expecting to have to rely on such young people for assistance. Though, I suppose it's better than if no one had showed up at all. The hell? We offer up our help in this hour of need and this stuck-up old geezer decides to talk down to us? You say something, Red? I would advise you not to pay him any mind. Just to clarify, you submitted a request asking for assistance in the inspection. That's correct. A train bound for Erebonia will be arriving any second now. I want your help in inspecting the interior of said train. And by inspection you mean, we'll be looking for any passengers or luggage considered too dangerous for Erebonian territory, correct? Precisely. I don't normally have to do this on my own, but I woke up to a turn of sick leaves this morning. That's why I had to issue a request for outside help. That makes sense. Conducting an inspection like this alone would take way too long. Glad you understand. That makes things easier. The Erebonian-bound passenger train will be soon arriving at Platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board the train make their way to the platform. Get everybody pulling up in style. There it is. Once we're on the platform, I'll delve into the specifics of the job. Now follow me. Hey, this wasn't exactly what I had in mind when we got this request. I can't stand this dude's high and mighty attitude, but he's in a bind. Let's give him a hand. It's settled then. Shall we head down to Platform 2? Quest: Inspection Assistance Wanted. Let's go. Ooh, this looks awesome. Freight transports with supplies for the CGF depart from here. We just finished sending off a train bound for Belgard Gate, because us folks in the CGF can't just provide security and call it a day. Our lives aren't that the easiest. A good friend of mine is coming on the next train. It's been what, 10 years? I'm getting nostalgic. That's nice. They typically don't inspect any passengers inbound to Crossbell. They're more concerned with anybody headed out to Erebonia or Calvert. As a consequence, smugglers and illegal immigrants are especially fond of traveling into Crossbell by train. A friend of mine is going to Erebonia, so I came to see him off. Aren't they leaving yet? It's been a while. Allow me to briefly explain the specifics of the task at hand. Please do, we're all ears. I'll be assigning each of you a car to inspect. We will speak to every passenger, inspect their luggage, and verify the validity of their entry and application. If by any chance you come across any passengers without an entry application, or who are in possession of dangerous goods, they're to be detained immediately. Okay. Got it. I'm fine with the whole inspection thing, but what do we do if anyone's not in their seats during the check? I kinda get the feeling like a bunch of amateurs like us might not be able to cover everybody. Not to worry, we've got that covered. Passengers are not permitted to move about their cars for the duration of the inspection. It's a rule that was put in place because we occasionally get crafty sorts trying to dodge the inspection by shuffling. You are certainly strict. Alright, I think I've got the idea now. Although, I'm a little bothered that each person has to inspect their own car. Brandy and I would definitely be fine on our own. But what about Ellie and Tio? Really? This is the moment you decide to start worrying about us? Might I remind you that I'm a police officer as well? My hand-to-hand skills are more than satisfactory. Ooh, Ellie said she had hands. Okay, Ellie. Likewise, even if a suspect were to resort to violence, I find it difficult to imagine they would be able to overpower the both of us. Man, come on, Lloyd. You should know by now that these gals aren't just some dainty damsels. You gotta get that through your thick skull already. Fair point. Sorry. With that said, are you all ready to commence the inspection? Yes. Understood. Good. You are ready. Very well. Without further ado, let's begin the inspection. I'll inspect the first car, so please divide the remaining cars among yourselves. In that case, I'll take the second car. Ellie, Tio, and Randy take the following 3 cars in that exact order. Roger. Understood. See you later then. Let me remind you that this task will require your full attention. Oh boy. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. Alright. I've got a train to inspect. Hey, yeah. Hey. Damn, it's a lot of people here right now, huh? There sure are a lot of travelers here. Can't say I'm surprised. I need to make sure to be polite while questioning each person. Oh, an inspector, you say? How am I supposed to buy that? Proof. I demand to see proof. I don't. What do I do? Wait, this should work. Take a look at this. Boyd showed the passenger his detective notebook. I'm from the Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section. We're assisting with inspections today. Police? Guess that checks out. Though doing this is kind of misleading. Well, whatever. Just get it over with. Thanks. All your luggage and carry-ons look good and follow our regulations. Thank you for your cooperation. Oh, skip the pleasantries. Just hurry up this inspection up. I'm kind of in a rush. In a rush, huh? Yeah, not too much longer. Pardon me, I'm an assistant inspector. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind checking your luggage and entry pass? Or would you mind me checking your luggage and entry papers? Inspector, not every day you see one in such a casual getup. Anyway, what's the issue? You find it strange that a woman is traveling alone, is that it? What? No, that's not. For your information, I wanted nothing more than to go with my boyfriend. But since he dumped me out of the blue, I had no choice but to come alone. But that won't stop me. I'm going to find myself a rich, noble boyfriend somewhere in the Empire. I didn't mean to trigger this story. Well, nothing I can do about it. I'll just listen to her while I finish up the inspection. You get it, don't you? Wasn't that like so rude of him? Yeah, a real jerk. By the way, your luggage and papers are all good and follow our regulations. Thank you for your cooperation. You okay? No, it's fine. It's just, it was refreshing spilling my heart out to you. I can't remember the last time someone listened to my problems. Say, if you want to, why don't we run away to Erebonia together? Sorry, I have a job to do. It was nice meeting you. Yeah, she was ready to jump on that. But before we talk to anyone else, let me get a sip of water. Excuse me, I'm an assistant inspector. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind me checking your luggage and entry papers? An inspector, are you? Very well. Hey, why haven't we left yet? Waiting is boring. Sweet Adios, will this child ever learn patience? Pardon, my son. It's no big deal. Sorry, it'll be a little while longer. Can you be a good kid for just a bit longer while we finish up our job? I guess. With that settled, I should try to wrap this up quickly. Alright, your luggage and papers look good to go. Thank you for your cooperation. Good to hear. Mister, can you peek? You promise me you'll hurry and let the train leave? Hey, you can't just... What am I going to do with you? Pardon me, I'm an assistant inspector. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind me checking your luggage and entry papers? Ah, yes, of course. Just one moment. Okay. Are you okay? Oh, it's nothing. It's just the deep green foliage of the Nox Forest is incredibly charming. What the fuck are you talking about, sir? Knowing that, I couldn't help but feel a bit giddy before departing. It sounds like you have a nice hobby there. Oops, I accidentally wasted your time, didn't I? An inspection, was it? Oh, yes, that's right. If you'll excuse me then. Alright, your luggage and papers look good to go. Thank you for your cooperation. No, thank you for your dedication. Anyway, I'm looking forward to when we finally leave the station. I don't know how to feel about this guy right here. He's weird. Excuse me, I'm one of the assistant inspectors. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind me checking your luggage and entry papers? Ah, an inspection. I suppose is fine. What? No way. I have all my panties in my luggage, you know. Good point. Sorry, but you heard the lady. No, hold on. You can't just refuse. It doesn't work like that. It's regulation, so please work with me. I'll show the utmost consideration when inspecting your delegates. So he says, yeah, you better, mister. This is harder than it looks. All your luggage and carry-ons look good and follow our regulations. Thank you for your cooperation. You're welcome. Now scram. That should be the last of the passengers. I didn't notice anything suspicious, so I should regroup with the others and report to Mr. Quattro. You didn't? I don't know, bro was weird. In the back, I don't know. Maybe it's just me personally. It was kinda nerve-wracking during these inspections for the first time. I didn't overlook anyone, did I? Oh, and they got me questioning and... Yo, I think the dude in the back is weird. I'm sorry. Like, this guy right here. Ooh, I'm looking forward to seeing the beautiful scenery during the ride. Is he saying the same thing? Can't we leave already? I don't know, man. I don't trust this guy right here. I don't trust him. How impatient can she get? Shouldn't we be taking it easy instead of stressing ourselves out? Hey, why isn't the train left yet? Can you not hurry it up? Oh, what the? Mom, can I go explore the rest of the train cars? No, you can't. Now sit still until the inspection ends. Listen to your mother, son. You don't want to annoy the inspector. What? But the guy sitting over there came from the car in front of ours, so why can't I go too? Huh? Ooh. The front train car, could that be the one Mr. Quattro's inspecting? He might have just had some business with the conductor. No, wait a second, maybe he changed cars after the inspection began. I need to take a minute to cool my head. Until I learn to keep my composure, my trade and career will drown in blunders. Woe is life. Where's my rich knight in shining armor when I need him? Oh, I think he was talking about this guy. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing the beautiful scenery during the ride. Can't we leave already? Excuse me, sir. Do you have a minute? Oh, what's wrong? I thought the inspection already ended. It had, but there's something bothering me. With your permission, may I redo the inspection? Sure, I don't mind. Forget to check something? Here's my luggage and entry papers. Oh no, I won't be the one conducting the inspection. I'm planning on asking the official inspector, Mr. Quattro, to do it. Oh, got him. Quattro, why? Aren't you more than capable of doing a silly little inspection? So, you do know him. No, you see? Quattro laid down some ground rules before we began the inspections. One that stood out to me was you may not move to another car during the inspections. Oh, of course I know that. Are you implying I broke that rule? Yes, I am. Hate to break it to you, but I have a witness. That rowdy boy sitting over there saw you entering from the car up front. What? That's preposterous. This has got to be some kind of mistake, right? I'm sure we could confirm the boy's statement if we asked the train conductor. The question still stands. Why would you transfer cars? If things went according to plan, you would have been inspected by Quattro. But in spite of the rules, you snuck away onto this car. The only logical conclusion is that you didn't want Quattro to see you. Am I wrong? Please, I'm begging you, overlook this. I just wanted to have fun, little trip. That's all it is. Look, you said my papers are good to go, didn't you? If that's the case, then it should be fine if Quattro double checks them, right? What? No, please. I don't know all the details, but as long as I'm working as an assistant inspector, I can't ignore suspicious behavior. I'll need you to come with me. Fine. This man has falsified his immigration papers. Falsified? How so? So you mean to say he lied about his personal history? Correct. He's a former swindler from Calvert. This guy likes to bounce around. I've had a run-in with him before when he tried to conceal his criminal record on the same application. This marks the second time I've caught him. Good grief, this man's a fool. A former swindler. If he's not swindling anymore, then what's he up to now? Now that his prison sentence in Calvert is up, it looks like he's trying to lead an honest life. The frauds he committed were relatively in small scale, though apparently he wasn't given too heavy of a sentence. It's unfortunate though, a criminal record will follow someone for the rest of their lives. That's probably why he felt the need to falsify his documents. If immigration papers show a criminal record, their ability to travel is heavily restricted. If only I hadn't gone and committed a fraud. I'm sure he regrets his crimes, but he chose this life when he broke the law. Committing crimes will burden you for the rest of your life, and the world would be a better place if more people understood that. So what's going to happen to this man? I've detained him in my office for the time being. I'll give him a stern warning and then ship him back off to Calvert. It's nothing out of the ordinary for me. Yeah, I guess there's no other choice. At any rate, we've successfully completed our inspection without incident. We're a bit behind schedule, but we should be able to see this train off safely now. I believe I owe the special support section a proper thank you, don't I? I'll be sure to give you a ring next time I need help. It was our pleasure. We learned a lot helping out with this request. Feel free to give us a call if you ever need our help again. I think I'll take you up on that offer. That was a pretty fun little quest. Phew, that was a lot harder than I was anticipating. You could say that again. Although Tio is probably the most exhausted among us. Why do you say that? People thought she was some kind of mascot for the train station and kept smothering her. A mascot? Are you alright, Tio? Don't tell me you're so traumatized that you can no longer speak. No, not quite. I am simply experiencing some mental fatigue. I should recover in a bit. Can we Leave, please? Yeah, sure. I hope you aren't straining yourself too hard, Tio. Quest: inspection assistance wanted completed.